Time for Danganronpa 2, everybody! Fucking had to. Everybody's making jokes about that.
Well, let's be honest, these two would basically be killers if they could.
In case you never played the Danganronpa games, the second one is set on a island getaway, so the comparisons are just really, really funny, and the Danganronpa series is about murders, so there's a whole murderous theme, but that goes into a convoluted lore thing. Anyway.
And Animal Crossing is not the place to be discussing that.
Sure it is. You've seen the internet.
Insert do maternal joke here.
Good old Timmy and Tommy. I love these two. Damn it. I rolled too much.
We really need to get those sticks fixed.
One! Hold on. I'm stopping in the middle. One, I'm using the Joy-Cons that work correctly, and two, I was moving to the D-pad, but I did that double roll thing where I clicked the D-pad at a weird angle and it rolled. Cause what I did, you can roll it sideways. Yes. Backspace, just one. Thankfully, all the letters of my name are within the... And then you can hit start and it confirms. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There is only one...
Double checking them! I do this every time I name a character, and you'll notice I do this in a bunch of Let's Play things. I stop, slowly make sure I entered my name correctly. Sometimes I misclick and don't notice. C-A-R-T-E-R, that is correct.
Or sometimes you think that...
And I was actually born.
Or
no joke! 6'7". Not a joke.
Isn't that supposed to be like a, a bad thing?
What?
What was there was, I might be thinking of being born on April Fool's Day. That was the thing that was supposedly a bad thing.
June 7th. And that only happened because it was like right after midnight, so I ass pulled. Anyway. Try not to waste too much time and... And now, one of the biggest changes, you don't have to do the dumbass questionnaire.
What are you talking about? I totally want to do a personality quiz to set up what type of Pokemon I am. They also let you just flat out choose your skin tone now.
Yeah, I could be black as fuck.
Yeah.
Of which we're not. Ghost. Not this complexion, no, motherfucker. This. But.
No, we're wider than... Fuck, what was that one guy's analogy about Tom Kenny? As white as it was
like wider than mayonnaise on rye bread.
It was like mayonnaise on...
Which is this.
Mayonnaise...
Look, because that has some tan. No. God, no.
It was like mayonnaise on rye bread. Take the craft out of the pack and eat it whole.
Yeah, take the Kraft cheese.
That's the bull hair the villager from Smash has.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Honestly, I would go with that hair because I like little details like that. If I create a character... you don't... normally, I'm the one that gets fucked over on hair color. But it looks like today you got fucked over on hair color.
Which is kind of... Nintendo games have a weird thing where they act like...
Well, I say that, but the one that's closest to my hair color is the piss blonde. It's that.
That's technically my hair color.
Just go with that, man.
Look, because, I'm just black, brown, darker red, brighter red, like yellow, and then, yeah. So, actually, we're just gonna do that, man. That's actually, my hair darkened over the years and actually starts to look closer to... And then, the color is actually correct. I'm just looking at some different...
Honestly, was...
Sad eyes. Sadder eyes.
Oh, God, no.
That's not bad.
They know the memes at this point.
Waka waka waka.
And you can just go with Pac-Man eyes, because why the hell not? Honestly, I would just go with the default.
Okay, there is technically no default.
The ones they started on, which are those.
It actually generates semi-randomly. It actually picks faces and shit at random. Though later on in this game, you can actually change all the character creator stuff. So for the first time ever, if I want to change my look later, I can, though I might do that default. That stupid mouth. I'll probably use the default. We'll do slightly bigger smile. I like the nose. I'll leave the shifty eyes. Oh yeah, and you can do like...
And then you can do like freckles and stuff. If you don't have them, not if it's on the left, right, or not at all.
Cheeks. What's that doing?
I think that's changing.
Oh no, it's a slightly different shape. I can change that later. I'm probably about to. So yeah, I guess we'll just go with the sort of similar. Because if I want to change it later,
if we want to change it later, we can.
This is close enough, I guess. You can change your look later.
And plus, the thing like with character creators and stuff, the thing I like doing if there is a quote unquote like canon design, I will try to stick to that similar to naming them. Similar like naming them all. I've never played Persona 4. If I ever do, I would name the protagonist Yuna Origami. Also, just because I fucking love the joke of they had to give him a canon.
I love this question.
What? Where do you live now?
North America or elsewhere?
An American's view on the world. North America and everything else.
If you do big change to the series, but I'm gonna try to keep this accurate for the sake of actually having things not be weird. Animal Crossing works on time. If you answer another country, you can get opposite seasons and time zones, but we actually live in North America, so I actually want this to mirror what we're experiencing so it's easier to talk about versus, okay, we're going to be in Bizarro World and I'm going to have to explain why everything is massively off-kilter since we're recording this LP in a weird vlog sense anyway, where I'm just going to edit. I'm probably going to split this where instead of naming it parts, each day is probably going to be listed like by date.
Everyone does day 1, day 2, day 3.
Not even that. If I have multiple things in a day, it's probably going to be like, just as an example, like July 4th, part 1. July 4th, part 2. July 4th, part 3.
Okay, just
North America. I've wasted like 10 minutes here, good God.
That's how you know it's a good character creator, even though it was bare bones as fuck.
This is Animal Crossing. So naturally, we recommend that you relocate to the Northern Hemisphere. Southern Hemisphere! Oh, wait. No. Damn it. Whoops.
I'm pretty sure they...
Shit. Hold on. I didn't mean to... Oh, damn it. I might have to reset. That's awkward. Kind of funny. Because I wanted to see what he said. I didn't think they would actually force me into small cut back in just because I showed off an alternate dialogue string. You get randomly generated clothes and randomly generated look. It mixes it up. I wanted to...
like, it seems to still be, while your look is randomly generated, it's randomly generated out of the presets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's randomly generated out of the presets.
No, it literally is.
There's the hair, there's the color.
See?
Now, scroll. Yeah, so I was right.
But, no, I wanted to show this. See, we're in a different outfit.
Yeah. We're in a sailor uniform now. Honestly, I like this better.
Mainly what I wanted to show off, and I know it's weird that I did it the way I did, but it was just to show off some procedural generation.
Like, that's a strange...
So now this time...
A strange...
Okay, so, hold on. A lot of this is being cut, but this does show off some extra dialogue. This time, I'm going to do the correct thing.
So, like, strange Mandela, strange small Mandela effect, and last right before you pick, right after you pick the island, the game says all this shit.
North America. Now this time, I'm going to pick Northern. What? I thought someone said Southern. They gave you one last chance to back out.
Yeah, the weird thing is, I remember...
They didn't.
But
hey!
I said weird Mandela effect thing. I remember when, like, the Treehouse covered this at some point. They said something like that.
So, because if you hit Southern, you go through that dialogue.
Okay, so...
But if I hit OK...
Okay.
Hey, in an LP format, I can show off some weird shit, which was worth a reset. And we got a more islandy themed uniform, which is cool. I mean, I'm wasting a lot of time, but you guys aren't going to see a lot of that. And, the islands, while semi-set, are also semi-random, so I might even get...
It pulls from a pool of, the same,
Okay. Now, they're... Okay.
That flag is the Nook shop, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would pick one that has it kinda in the center, but that's because I have a thing for symmetry.
There's actually an interesting thing about that one that fixes a problem with this game. Which, actually, I'm glad we reset, because I could go for this island and get something fixed. Which is amazing. So, hold on. I'm actually going to break down... We're starting this so late, I know a lot about this game, and there's something interesting, and this island actually fixes one of the biggest problems with this...
The one the cursor is highlighted on?
Yeah.
Pick it.
I want to explain what... So, this game has cliff levels, and you can see the darkest is the lowest. That lighter green is the second level, and that top green is the third. That top green is Cliff River. And it's really good sized Cliff River. An early problem in this game that a lot of people encounter, early on, before you get certain tools later, people who have tiny Cliff River have a harder time finding Cliff River fish.
Okay.
That is a I'm actually really glad we reset. That's actually amazing. That actually also means our first island chunk is massive. And then we can work to the better Cliff River. We can retroactively fix that later, but this also gets me a really...
Okay, just pick the thing.
I'm about to. No, that's amazing. This is a good central... It's a good central island, actually, and it has a decent... Because you start on the side with the Nook shop. That's actually... we got really good Cliff River. Resetting was amazing. Yes! This is a funny question. If you could only bring one thing to a deserted island, what would it be? Sleeping bag, a lamp, something to kill time. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you pick, because... So...
Oh, I thought I was going to give you a just random, like, vanity item or something.
Okay, so, I'm glad we reset.
Mm.
We actually got a better Cliff River than a lot of people.
Mm.
Okay.
I do wonder...
Resetting was a... However, and the one other issue with resetting, but this is a really good and a bad thing, you start out limited to the area Tom Nook sets up his shop district area. So by having an oddly shaped river with a massive cliff river, we actually get a good 40%.
And, like, because,
I'm just skipping that. That little opening is basically just the game's trailer. They just put the trailer in the goddamn game.
As you do. You know, that's actually a funny thing of common, like, apparently a few games that, like, their opening, like, it's designed as an opening first, and it's just the development team likes the opening enough, or because they've already made this, they just say fuck it and use it as a trailer.
Our native fruit is apples. And we got a green airport.
Yes.
Damn. That's random. Not that it matters too much. It's just a lot of people will reset.
Other than me liking the color green, I like that shade of green specifically because that seems to be the Animal Crossing shade of green.
I'm just making a joke.
Yeah.
Apparently you can't repaint it, though.
Hi.
I have no idea. Other things
I guess there are two slaves over here. I mean...
Other things I learned because we started so late, you get one jock and one... you get an Uchi villager? And it's always going to be one jock and one Uchi.
Was Egbert lazy or a jock? Because that chicken, I think that's Egbert.
No. I think that's our dude, so this is a... chicken
talk to them.
Goes. I think that's our girl, actually.
Talk to them again.
Oh, wait, no.
That's the girl.
Meaning that...
neither of them are villagers we had from you, Leif.
Hold on. Because I can... Small cut to double check the villager types because I want to thoroughly break down Animal Crossing, so Tom Nook is going to have to wait a minute. Cutting back in, I was right. She's Uchi. This is a jock. So, this is a girl. This is a guy.
So, because they're a guy, technically they would be a rooster.
But, anywho, back to what we were doing.
I'm
seriously breaking down Animal Crossing, where I'm going to actually use this as an opportunity to talk about the series and mechanics, because a lot of new players don't know some of the subtle things. But anyway, Tom Nook time.
No, because when you hear that there are like over 300 villagers, that, channels Pokemon numbers, and you think that it's going to be like super overwhelming, but then it's really... not because of the simple way the game works.
Okay. I will break down some basics as we go here. That's one reason I liked starting this late, because I've learned a lot of little nuances, and I can put my own spin and personal opinions on this versus a lot of people playing it for the first time.
In personal opinion, like, fuck the lazy villagers. I hate all of them.
Hold on, I have to fulfill a personal dream here. So, yeah. this is a I'm using my real name. Oh, yeah, they go over the controls, but I can actually break down a lot of the controls are very simple.
Can you play this game one-handed? Because New Leaf let you use the L and R buttons to interact with things.
I don't know. I know why. Like, X is inventory, and Y is normally grab, and A is normally... Huh, weird.
What?
It's so logged in, I can't grab.
Huh.
I can't grab. I know I can pick up shit.
Okay.
It is so logged into the tutorial, I can't even pillage!
You're not authorized to do that yet.
Yeah, you can't even save.
Yeah.
We are stuck. Now, a personal thing I have wanted to do in this series for a long time, and I'm going to... You can actually build houses on the beach, finally, but I want to see what... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm claiming this little beach to the left here. Also, when you open the tent, you can imagine it and see what it looks like. It's amazing. You can build on the beach. I'm gonna rethink because I want to position. Like, I'm trying to maximize the space I have here while not completely ruining the beach. Yeah, too close to the water. Okay, so that means... I want to... Too close to the ledge. Okay, so I want to try to get, like, as perfect of... Yeah, too close...
Corner.
Too close to the water. Okay, so that's perfect. This is exactly why I'm doing this. Huh. Too close to the water. This is exactly why I'm trying to maximize. This is like
That's basically the only spot you can put it, at least over on this side, so just put it here.
This is perfect. I've laid claim to the beach.
Oh yeah, no, that's another...
I've wanted to do this in Animal Crossing for years.
Oh, that's also another thing, and it's the reason we're not doing it. A lot of things we've done in multiplayer, because we can do multiplayer now. This game has a 4 local multiplayer, but we won't be doing it because apparently a bunch of features and stuff are super limited when you're in the local multiplayer.
Carson would also have to create a character, go through tutorial, set up. Once his character...
Oh, I would just do the character setting up thing, because we'd be sharing the same island, so...
No, once you're set up, you then have to do a bunch of settings to get your character and my character to exist at the same time. Which we might actually do later to team build, because once you've unlocked a bunch of shit, it's actually not that bad. It's just kind of...
I've heard apparently a bunch of features don't work when you're in the...
So... Now for one of the best freaking things.
What?
Just wait for it. Just wait for it. This is one of the best features in this. I'll find you a spot. I can move villagers! For the first time in this goddamn series!
To the mines was all of you. I have you at the perfect spot. Just throw a bag into the ocean. Okay, you're the balls. They jump in after it.
Now, I wanted to test the absolute... I want to see, like, this beach, if I can, like...
I don't believe you can. Yeah, too close to the
ledge. Now, I want to... Because if I'm right, I've claimed this beach and no one else can, which is... Yeah. Oh, that's perfect! That means... But I can group people, like, I can start a housing plan of grouping everyone sort of close to my house, so then I'm probably going to place... Also, we started this in the middle of cherry blossom season.
Ah, the weep season. You know, the funny thing is, even though we're in Georgia, we actually do get cherry blossoms. Well, that...
They wipe out trees automatically. It's what I wanted to show. Yeah.
So... I need to rethink it. Because that would get rid of a cherry blossom tree, and we don't want to be doing that.
But it does show you can.
Yeah.
Which is perfect.
Yeah.
Meaning I'm probably going to offset hers between... Hold on, from the cliffside then. Because if I'm going to start a housing development using this side as a basis...
It's still going through the one tree. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like you'll be able to get her.
You're wrong.
That would take out the one small branch. That's all that would take out. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Oh, no. Ooh, that takes out everything in a fucking country mile.
So...
okay, into the corner with you.
Hold on. So
then you need to get them away from the trees.
Meaning... Okay, if we're doing that then... I could actually drop... If I'm going to start this as a housing development, we can actually put them behind the tree then. Which I think is really good. And that should... Okay.
Too close to the ledge.
This is unfortunate.
This will take out all these flowers and stuff. What are those?
Mostly weeds.
I guess you can take those out then.
What?
Let's see.
You kind of have to, Carson.
Well, if it's weeds, you want to remove them. Yeah, that looks like that would be fine.
That's not going to kill the...
That doesn't kill any of the trees.
This is going to be my little early housing development then. Get... That way, everyone at a start, and you can move and edit things later, but I'm trying to sort of form...
We'll become an earthbender later.
But the other reason I wanted to move on to the beach, and this island is really good for this, notice I'm putting everyone by, Nook. I'm actually planning ahead rather well. Let's go get that other tent. This is the first time...
Let's go get the other fucker.
Yo, Choco Clock. What?
Choco Clock.
Oh, I didn't actually cover what the villager types do.
Oh. Damn, I can't straight face it. Normal villagers, S tier. Uchi, a tier, or what's the other female type?
Female?
Peppy, also a tier, and then the fourth one I can't remember is...
It's Snooty, Peppy, Normal, and Uchi for girls. Male are Jock, Cranky...
Lazy and Smug.
Yeah. We're not making this shit up. Uchi are a personal favorite type, specifically because Uchi are a big
My favorite is Normal. That's what you weep for a minute. You might say, what the fuck is an Uchi? Like, that name, it's a Japanese term that really doesn't translate.
Wait, I might be able to... We were trying down here. I might be able to actually ass-pull this group of weeds and not kill any of these trees.
Nope. It's cutting into that tree. It's also too close to her house.
That's what I'm trying to...
That should do it. Hopefully.
If he says landscaping, you're getting rid of trees. I don't mind getting rid of...
That will do it.
This is perfect.
That will do, pig.
I've got a decent housing development over here. Because I can actually do that. Now, one rule later, they don't exactly like you sort of clustering things too much. However, for the start, because you're
Well,
working.
you only have 2 villagers right now, and so...
Yeah. We'll go over the types in a... Okay, so now they'll explain how to actually pick up shit. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, is my audio mixing okay? I always ask this at the start of a new Let's Play, just to make sure I have a really good audio balance. The natural in-game music is rather quiet, and the sound effects and character voices are surprisingly loud, so I did my best to balance out the overall audio, but what we ended up with are decently quiet character voices, and the in-game music is very hard to hear, but that's just how the game audio was captured. It's really hard to fix that, so I did my best. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. My social media links and my Discord link are in the video description. Now, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and leave some comments. If you want to keep up with our videos, hit the subscription button and ring the notification bell. And if you follow me on social media, that helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. See you all next time.